Picture this. Your phone buzzes with alerts, missiles raining down, drones exploding in the night sky, and two ancient powers locked in a deadly showdown. Israel and Iran, once secret foes, are now in all-out war. Oil prices are exploding, global markets are in chaos, and the world holds its breath. But why? Why did decades of shadowy grudges erupt into this fiery nightmare? And why right now, in 2026? Buckle up, because this isn't just a news update. It's a gripping saga of betrayal, nukes, and high-stakes revenge that could reshape the planet. In this video, we'll dive deep into the explosive history that turned allies into arch-enemies, the nuclear nightmare fueling the fire, the shocking triggers that lit the fuse, how this war is shaking the world, and what terrifying twists might come next. If you're ready to uncover the real story behind the headlines, smash that play button and let's unravel this epic clash. Trust me, you won't want to miss a second. It could affect us all. Let's rewind the clock to a time when Iran and Israel weren't trading bombs. They were trading secrets and handshakes. Pre-1979, these two nations were unlikely buddies. Iran supplied oil to Israel, they swapped intel on mutual threats, and even teamed up on covert ops. It was a bromance built on survival in a hostile region. Then, bam! The 1979 Islamic Revolution hits Iran like a thunderbolt. The Shah is out, the Ayatollahs are in, and suddenly Israel is labeled the Little Satan, right next to America's Great Satan. Iran vows to wipe Israel off the map, refusing to even acknowledge its existence. From that day forward, the gloves were off. Iran funnels weapons, cash, and training to anti-Israel militias like Hezbollah in Lebanon, who've launched thousands of rockets, and Hamas in Gaza, think October 7th attacks on steroids. Israel, they go full spy mode, monitoring every Iranian move from missile tests to nuclear whispers. This wasn't open warfare, it was a thrilling shadow game. Cyber hacks, crippling centrifuges, mysterious explosions at secret bases, and elite assassinations of top Iranian brass. Think James Bond meets geopolitical thriller. But shadows only last so long. By 2026, the tension boiled over into the blinding light of full-scale war. How? Let's get into the nukes. At the heart of this feud, a ticking time bomb, Iran's nuclear program. Israel screams, they're building nukes to annihilate us. Iran counters, nah, it's just for peaceful power plants. But actions speak louder than words. For years, Israel played defense like a chess grandmaster. The infamous Stuxnet virus, a cyber masterpiece that spun Iran's nuclear centrifuges into chaos. Daring sabotage raids deep inside Iran, blowing up labs and warehouses. Pinpoint hits on scientists, drone strikes, car bombs, you name it. Israel's Mossad became legends in the espionage world. Why the paranoia? Iran's leaders have chanted death to Israel at rallies, and a nuclear-armed Iran could turn those words into apocalypse. For tiny Israel, surrounded by enemies, this isn't a debate, it's do-or-die survival. Imagine the stakes. One rogue nuke could end it all. That's why Israel has drawn a red line, no nukes for Iran, period. And in 2026, they decided to enforce it with fire. The road to war wasn't a straight shot, it was a roller coaster of provocations, building like a storm. Flash forward to the 2020s. 1. Iran's power plays. They supercharge their missile arsenal, drones that can strike from thousands of miles away, hypersonic tech that laughs at defenses. Suddenly, Tehran can hit Tel Aviv in minutes. 2. Proxy wars explode. Iran arms its axis of resistance. Hezbollah rains rockets on Israel's north. Houthis in Yemen disrupt shipping, and militias in Iraq and Syria poke the bear. 3. Israel strikes back. No more waiting.
airstrikes hammer Iranian convoys in Syria, destroying weapon shipments and bases. It's like a game of whack-a-mole, but with real explosions. Tensions hit peak pitch in late 2025. Cyber wars cripple grids, assassinations claim high-profile targets on both sides, and proxy clashes spill blood across borders. Whispers of imminent threat echo in war rooms. By early 2026, the world knew something big was coming, but no one expected the spark to be this massive.
February 2026. The shadow war shatters into open hellfire. It starts with Israel, backed by U.S. intel and firepower, unleashing a barrage of precision strikes deep into Iran. Military bunkers, airfields, and command centers vaporized in a single night. The bombshell? Reports claim Israel's jets took out Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei in a fortified Tehran compound, along with top generals. Was it a decapitation strike? Revenge for years of threats? The fog of war hides the truth, but the impact is crystal clear. Iran erupts in fury. This is naked aggression. They unleash a storm. Hundreds of ballistic missiles and suicide drones swarm Israel and U.S. bases in Iraq, Syria, and the Gulf. Iron Dome lights up the sky, but not everything gets stopped. Cities shake, casualties mount. From whispers to war cries, the Middle East's powder keg finally explodes. Whoa, intense stuff, right? If this breakdown is helping you make sense of the chaos, do me a solid, smash that like button, subscribe for more no BS global breakdowns, and drop a comment on what shocks you most so far. Your engagement fuels these deep dives. Let's keep uncovering the truth together. Now, on to the ripple effects shaking the planet. This isn't a backyard brawl, it's a regional tsunami. Hezbollah joins the fray. Iran's Lebanese proxy unleashes hell from the north, firing barrages that force Israeli evacuations and grind cities to a halt. Wider strikes. Iran targets U.S. assets, hitting bases and embassies. Allies like Saudi Arabia and Jordan brace for fallout, with skirmishes erupting on multiple fronts. Oil chaos. The Strait of Hormuz, Iran's threatening to mine it shut. Oil tankers dodge drones. Prices surge 50% overnight. Your gas pump feels the pain worldwide. Economies teeter, stock markets plunge, supply chains snag, and refugees flee borders. The Middle East's fragile peace crumbles, pulling in players from Turkey to Egypt. This war's tentacles reach far, your wallet, your security, even your news feed.
Hold on to your seats. This conflict is a loaded gun with the safety off. Tech terror. Both sides wield cutting-edge weapons. Israel's AI defenses versus Iran's swarm drones. One breakthrough could tip the scales. Superpower pull-in. The U.S. is already supplying Israel. Russia and China back Iran. What if boots hit the ground? Hello, World War vibes. Domino effect. The region's a minefield. Syria, Yemen, Lebanon already unstable. One alliance snaps and it's a free-for-all. Experts warn, this could drag on for years, birthing new terror groups or even nuclear brinkmanship. The scariest part? No one's fully in control. Peering into the future? It's anyone's guess, but here's the playbook. Ceasefire dreams. Back-channel talks via Qatar or the UN could cool things, but pride runs deep. Escalation nightmare. More allies jump in, closing straits, cyber blackouts, or worse, nuke threats. Global fallout. Economies adapt or crash. Diplomacy reshuffles alliances. Will the world unite or divide? One thing's sure, the Middle East is forever changed. Stay vigilant. This story's far from over. Epic breakdown, huh? If you crave more raw, riveting takes on wars, politics, and world-shaking events, hit subscribe and bell notifications now. Don't miss the next bombshell.
Comment below. Will this war fizzle out or engulf the globe? Who's right? Who's wrong? Spare your hot takes. Thanks for tuning in. Stay sharp, stay informed. Peace out.